All right, all right, all right, all right. Peace, blessings, enough, holy, plenty, a lot of love to all our queens and all our kings that is here on the meeting platform, and of course, those that are on the varied YouTube channels. Really appreciate, really appreciate. Thank you for joining us once again on Deep Dive Globally Changing Lives. And of course, we are going to dive right in to our signature tune, which is In It to Win It. None other than our one and only Queen Lerato Shadari, who is a well-renowned international recording artist who gifted us this song, and we have been gratefully using it since 2021. And so listen, in it to win it.
clear of the closing doors, please.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen Loretta Shadari. Really appreciate, really appreciate. Awesome, awesome. That has been the theme song here on Deep Dive, globally changing lives. Because that's what we hope to do. Changing lives for the better, that is. Changing life for the better. And so to help us do that is none other than Queen Naturopathic Doctor Jacqueline Warner. And of course, you know that she's an entrepreneur long before most, if not all, of these, um, business came along. Because one of the first well, not one of, the first network marketing business that I know of is none other than Avon, which started in the 1887. 1887. Yes, you heard me right. 1887. And Avon is still viable. So that's how long so-called pyramid business have been around. And that one is still alive, still kicking. And of course, our very own naturopathic doctor, Queen Jacqueline Warner, has been a part of that business. Not from 1887. No, she's not that old. All right. She's a young lady, as you can see. Beautiful. I don't know how she's a grandmother. She must have started having children when she was 14, thereabout. I don't know, but let me stop it. Anyway, wonderful. She's an entrepreneur. She's a TV talk show host. So we are privy having her here on Deep Dive. And of course, when I said she loves her 10 grandchildren. Yes, you did hear me right. 10 grandchildren. And she also loves sharing. And she has been sharing with us a few years now on this Deep Dive platform. Her mindset in respective mostly as it relates to health. And this evening, of course, it's 9 signs of prostate cancer. So, gentlemen, men, listen up. Over to you, Queen Naturopathic Doctor Jacqueline Warner.
Thank you so much, Dr. Derrick. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for that introduction. Yes, I love my 10 grandchildren just as much as they love me. They probably love me more than I even love them, because they're so pure with their love that they share with me. It's unconditional, I will say. So thank you so much for this amazing platform, Dr. Derrick, and we thank you for this platform where we dive deep, where, like you said, we change one life at a time. We help each other to grow. We empower one another. So thank you so much for this platform that's been going on now for so many years now. So we're very grateful for all that you do, you and your lovely wife. So thanks again. And thank you to all our members that show up every Tuesday and Thursdays and even Sundays, giving their full support. We appreciate you. We thank you for the love that you share with us continuously and unconditionally. Appreciate each and every one of you. Even the ones that's not here, appreciate you still. Even the ones on YouTube, on our YouTube channel and on various other channels, we appreciate you and we thank you for your support. Yes, tonight we're going to be talking about 9 signs of prostate cancer. And it just doesn't start that way, of course, but there's 9 early signs of prostate cancer in men, not women. Women have their own type of issues that we have to look out for too. But tonight the focus is on men, and it could be husband, uncle, friends, boyfriends. It pertains to men. Okay? So ladies, listen up also, because you can help a loved one or a friend. Because a lot of men do not go and get their prostate check. There is an exam that goes with it, but it's seem to be very uncomfortable for men. Okay, and they have to feel comfortable, and most likely they have to probably trust the physician that administering that exam or specialist. Okay, so it's not an easy thing for men, but it is something that they should do yearly. Make sure that they check their prostate. Some open up by a little story. Even the one I even experienced one with my ex, but I'm gonna give you the one I have. A man in his early 60s. He noticed he was waking up more often at night to use the bathroom, and he brushed it off. Just getting older, he thought to himself. And weeks turn into months. And that's how we usually turn out. We get signs, but we pay no attention. And that goes for men and women. Okay? And then came discomfort. Of course, now pain sets in, because now it's overdue. It's too much. It has gone too far. And finally, his loved one or his daughter or his wife insisted that he see a doctor, because this is ongoing now, and it has come to the bottom now, where it's pain is the next option here. And we take it as an option because it started out with just a discomfort, but now it's past discomfort. And of course, now it gets to the diagnosis, and it says advanced prostate cancer. And the doctor now tell him something he would never forget. And you know what he told him? If we had caught this earlier, the outcome could have been very different. And that the moment is why we are here today. Because early signs whisper before disease shouts. And sometimes we don't listen to our body. We don't listen to the signs. And when we do decide to maybe let me listen now, it has gone too far. And sometimes we don't have the strength or the mindset to fight. And we give in to the disease thinking that we don't have an option. But there's always an option. Because in the good book states, God clearly states that anything is possible. God can heal. He is our healer. Besides the physician that will try to heal. But our Heavenly Father is the healer. And He heals us through our faith. And you can remember the story of the lady that had that blood disorder for many years, not just for 1 year, not for 10 years, for many years. But because of her faith that she had in the Lord, she herself healed herself. So God is our healer. So let's dive in. What is prostate cancer? Prostate cancer occurs when cells in the prostate gland begin to grow uncontrollably. It is one of the most common cancers in men worldwide, not just in the United States, but worldwide, especially over the age of 50. And so we have to be concerned, not scared, not fearful, but alert, aware. So some forms grow very slowly, but others can spread quickly if not detected early. I remember in my sister's state, by her birthday, June, July, August, September, she was gone. Without even an opportunity of doing even a treatment. Okay. So functions of the prostate. The prostate is a small gland about the size of a walnut. Just picture that, the size of a walnut. Okay. Located below the bladder. And what is its role? It produces fluid that nourish and transport the sperm. It plays a key role in male reproductive health. And it also helps regulate urine flow. I remember my ex, he back in the 90s, he was suffering. He would go to the restroom and he would just be standing there over the basin and just waiting for the urine to come. And that was so irritating. It was annoying, more to him than to me, because I didn't have to stand there for over 5 minutes waiting for him to pass the urine. And that's what took him to the doctor. Okay. And up to this very day, my ex is suffering with his prostate up to this very day. It will grow large and then it will, I don't know if it will subside and then it will come back. And it was just ongoing with this prostate for many years. And now maybe it done gotten to another level or another stage. But we pray that in his situation that it would not be so. Anyway, when something goes wrong here, it often affects the urination, it affects the sexual health and the nerve functioning. And I that's more men pride and joy, I would say. You know, that's an area of great concern because it's affect the very mindset of men. So let's go into some of the 9 early signs of prostate cancer. These symptoms should never be ignored because, like I just stated, it affects urination, sexual health, and nerve function. Now, the number 1 is frequent urination, especially at night. They call it nocturia. Okay, number 2, difficulty starting the urination. That means weak or persistent urine flow. Okay, and number 3 is painful or burning urination. Then number 4 is hematuria. That means blood in the urine. Also, blood in the semen. Erectile dysfunction. Pain in the lower back, hips, and pelvis. Okay. Numbness or weakness in the legs. Possible nerve involvement. That means advanced warning signs. Okay. And unexplained weight changes. More commonly, weight loss. But any unexplained change matters. It doesn't have to be just weight loss, okay? And what are the prevention? What are some things that we men can do, or we as women can do to help our men or our husbands or our friends? While no method is guaranteed prevention, while no method guarantees prevention, lifestyle plays a powerful role. And we go back again, diet matters. Everything somehow leads back to what we put inside our mouth or into our bodies. It has to go into our mouth first to get into our bodies. Okay, so you got to focus on things like tomatoes, which is very rich in lycopene. Okay, and then we got the cruciferous vegetables, and that's broccoli and cabbage and so on. And then we got the berries that Dr. Derrick always talk about. Okay, and the nuts and seeds, healthy fats, olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil. Avoid or limit processed meats, those cold cuts, those at the deli. You know, they look so good in the window or through the glass, but that's only until it gets into your home and the bacteria start to grow on it, and then you eat it and thinking it's all good. It's no good. It's full of nitrites and nitrates, full of sodium. Then we got this excess dairy. You know, yes, I'm not saying that we can't have those things, but everything in proportion. You know, you don't have to overdo it. Anything we overdo tend to harm us. You know, even though we don't mean to do it intentionally, but it happens because that's the way it is. Okay, dairy is no good as it is because of the process. It's not because, and the way they feed the cows and what the cows eat and all that stuff. So it's not that God made things that are bad. He made things good, but because of greed, and they call it mass production, harmful mass production, devastating mass production. It's not something good. And then we got these high-fat diets and fried foods. Not saying fried foods don't taste good, but it's the oil they're using. It's bad enough. The meat itself is probably no good. And we know to some extent that it's no good because of the mass production. It's about what they feed the chicken, what they feed the cows, how they feed them. If we only see for ourselves, we ourselves won't even want to ever eat them again. Okay? But there's a holistic intervention versus medical intervention. Now, the holistic approach, it eats an anti-inflammatory diet. The regular exercise, it goes back to just the basic things all the time. Stress reduction. That means pray more. We need to learn to meditate more. You know, we're just going and going and going until our battery dies out, and then we realize, oh, well, maybe we do need to pray more, and maybe now we do need to meditate. And so that's why we have to take the time for ourselves. You know, it's not about our job. It's not about the government. And sometimes it's not even about our families, because if we're not in good health, we're not good for anyone, to tell you the truth. You know? Then you need herbal support. You could consult professionals regarding that. There are so much holistic doctors and herbalists around these days, and so much information, so much knowledge. There's no reason for us to really be sick unless we choose to. Simple as that. Okay? And maintaining a healthy weight. As small as I may be, myself just be overweight. When I went to the doctor, she said, "You're not obese, Miss Warner, but you are overweight." Imagine. And we think it's okay, I mean, a little weight is not as bad, is not so bad, but it weighs on our organs within our body, and it causes havoc. Even though it might look good on the outside, is what it's doing inside that we can't see is the problem, and we tend to, okay, it looked great, yeah, from the outside, but what about the inside that we can't see? Okay, and then the medical approach, you go to your doctor, you get that PSA, the prostate specific antigen testing that can determine the health of your prostate or where it stands according to the numbers. And then you have the digital rectal exam that I talked about, which is the DRE abbreviated. Then you also have the MRI or biopsy if needed. Like my ex right now, he just doing a biopsy of his prostates because, of course, it's enlarged, and then we don't know the condition it's in and what's going on. So here we have to do an MRI or biopsy if needed. And then there's treatments. And the treatments consist of surgery, radiation, hormone therapy, and chemotherapy for advanced cases. So wisdom is not choosing one over the other. It's not saying, okay, I'm going to go the holistic way. No, it's not about that. But it's knowing when to use both of them if needed. Because, hey, I'm going to have surgery, that means I'm not going to exercise. I'm not going to watch what I eat. No, it has to be a balance. There got to be a balance. I got this amazing book, and it says, for us to balance, what we eat, the things that we eat that are acidic, we should do 20% acidic and 80% alkaline. Because remember, the body has to have its own acid to break foods down and do all sort of things. The body has its own function to take care of itself. So it needs acid also. But alkaline keep the acid at a safe level, that it doesn't disrupt and take over the alkalinity of the body and completely become acidic. And that's where disease loves to grow and get stronger and take over the body. Okay? And for me to summarize, prostate cancer is common, but often treatable when caught early. The body gives us warning signs. We need to pay attention and don't ignore them. Lifestyle choices can reduce risk, of course. Let's choose to eat better. Let's choose to eat better. The option is there. A lot of times we say, well, it's too expensive, but the bad is just as expensive as the good. It might be 10 cents. Isn't your life worth that 10 cents or that 20 cents? Mine does. Okay? And early screening can save lives. Don't put it off. Oh, I don't like that exam. Oh, I don't have time. I'm too busy. I ain't got none of those problems she mentioned. I'm good. We are good until it goes bad. Okay? In conclusion, the body is not just physical. It is, again, a spiritual stewardship. We got to remember that. And that's why 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19 through 20 clearly states, do you not know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit? And we always got to keep that on the back of our heads, or back of our minds, because let me tell you, the God word helps us. It directs us, it delivers us, it heals us. Okay? And just like he said in Jeremiah, he didn't come here to hurt us. He came here to prosper us, not to cause us pain. So when we go through our pains and we go through our sufferings, we cost them on ourselves because God had nothing to do with that. Okay. And so we are called to care for what God has entrusted to us. We got to remember that we have the ability. He given us the dominion. He have given us the knowledge and the power to do all these things that we are supposed to do. We cannot get caught up in the world and think everything is okay. It never was okay. From the beginning of time, it wasn't okay. So that worse off now today is even worse than yesterday. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6 said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. I could say that back then, even when in my times, I was really naive. I didn't know nothing that I know today. And I could say, yes, I had no knowledge and I couldn't make wise decision because I didn't even have understanding. But today we got so much. Even if your eyes is closed, your ears are open. Even if your ears are closed, your eyes are open and you can see everything. Everything is everywhere. Nothing is hidden anymore from us. The only thing, if anything is hidden from us, is because we choose not to see and we choose not to hear. So today, knowledge replaces fear and it empowers our action. So let's stay focused. Let's stay aware. Let's make the necessary changes needed. Let's help our brothers and sisters, those that are not knowledgeable, those that are totally unaware. There are people still who don't know, who can't read, who don't even have understanding. And if we who have better understanding can help those that don't, that's how God set it up to be. That everybody can't be on the same level. Everybody don't have the understanding that they are able to because of different circumstances or variables in their life. So we got to be our brother's keeper. So thank you so much. I hope this topic, especially for the men, that they will be more aware and that they will take time to take themselves to the doctor and do those physicals that needs to be done. Even if it's a yearly, even if you just go once a year. Just even once a year is better than not going at all and hearing a one day that you do decide to go to the doctor and hear a story that you wasn't ready for or you didn't ever want to hear. That could be devastating and cause you to lose your strength, your power, everything, So please do your yearly physical and change your lifestyle, eat better. That way you can live a life of the prosperous life that God has for each and every one of us. So thanks again. Enjoy the rest of the webinar. Back to you, Dr. Derrick. You're getting too good with this, Dr. Derrick.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I don't know. For some reason, I hear you talk about tomato. But I heard before that tomato is not good for eating.
You can peel the skin. You can peel the skin off and eat the tomato. I know there's some controversy regarding the tomato, saying it's not good, but it always come back that tomato. Um, hmm. One doctor states that you can peel the skin off. I don't know, but the enzyme that's within it is the one that really helps the prostate. So if you can get it as a supplement instead of eating the tomatoes, you can. That would be another option.
Mm, okay. But you said take the skin off. Is those
Take the
and
skin.
are
I think
those
I think the skin the issues in the skin.
the little
You're supposed to
the
eat
little
Roma.
marble?
No, according to
No.
Dr.
Oh,
CB, you should eat
mhm.
the Roma tomatoes.
Roma.
Yes, that's the
Roma
oval
tomato.
shaped like an egg. That's the ones that we should eat according to Dr. CB. I still go by Dr. CB stuff, you know. That's the tomatoes. All those other tomatoes, I don't pick them up, but I only eat the ones that he suggested.
Okay, okay. All right. But not the little marble one there. All right.
It has the little mandanza ones that looks like the Roma. Those are also Roma. They are small. They shape also like the same the shape, but they are skinnier. They're not as fat, but those you can eat those also. They call them the manzana tomatoes. You could
Oh,
have those also.
so therefore the ones that kind of look like a pumpkin but
Yes,
small, those are the
yes.
one you're not to eat.
You got it's shaped almost like an egg.
No, yeah, I know the ones that shape like an egg. I I
Yes,
I,
those are the
I know
Roma.
those ones.
But the one
But the
shaped like
one
a
there are
pumpkin,
some
no, I don't
the
know.
ones that we normally eat from
The old
Jamaica.
time tomatoes. No, I
Yes,
doctor.
the
No.
the now the shape more like our pumpkin shape,
Yes,
but small.
yes. He not talking about those. He said the Roma. So I stick
Okay,
to the
okay.
Roma.
I got you now. I got you. Okay. And peel the skin. All right. As I have been avoiding hey, tomato for
Tomatoes.
yes, because oh my goodness, I know that there are different types, of course, but I've always been trying to avoid them. Um, well,
I eat my
especially
tomatoes. Well, if
once in a blue moon, I would go to I would go to um, Subways,
uh-huh,
Subways restaurant and get
the
one of
veggies.
those veggie sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
You know that I guess is one of the few um
Sandwich they have on display advertising.
n- no the few sandwich that I eat. No, they have others display. They have all sort of sandwich, but it's a I do the veggie
Yeah, the vegetable.
vegetable. My cabbage, my jalapeno, my cucumber, etc. All right. And I don't eat the tomato because I don't know. I don't start all tomatoes bad. All
Recent,
right.
yeah,
I
do a
got you.
little more. I can't remember that. I don't know that doctor name, but he's always on YouTube. Gray headed guy. I'm going to. We did it. I did something on tomatoes way back, but I will have to look in and see.
Okay.
I'll get some information on that for you, Dr. Derrick.
All right. Wonderful. Wonderful.
You're welcome.
Okay. So the egg shape and peel off the skin. All right. Beautiful. We got you. Mm. Yeah. Nice. Um, 'Cause we don't like the non-functions. We have to have function.
I'm telling you. Hmm.
Have to have good function. Um, King Carlton, good functions. Right. Have to have good function. See, what's his name again? Abraham.
Had good
You know,
function.
Good function at 100, 99, good function.
And past that, because he lived 500 and something years, 900 and something years. So he had good function. But
All
they
right.
didn't
Anyway,
eat, Dr. Derrick, those people didn't eat the things we eat today.
no, no.
They didn't, they
First
had
of all,
nothing.
first of all, first of all, they did not eat flesh. That's
No, they
first.
didn't have no
The,
process, nothing.
the only time flesh came into the picture to eat was in the time of the flood.
Yep.
That's the only time that flesh eating started. Before that, even the well, sin caused all of those things,
Yep.
sin caused all of those things. Yeah, but people of God, no, no, let me put it the right way. Let me put it the right way. People of God did not eat flesh. It was the pagans. Pagans ate flesh.
Yep.
Pagans ate flesh. People of God, right? Noah and his descendants, Adam and his descendants, etc., etc. Right? They ate what they're supposed to eat. Yeah,
Fruits and vegetables.
yeah. So, and then if you notice, right after the flood, God's people, especially their age was cut in half. So anytime you read
Yes.
after the flood, apart from Noah, but after the flood, people stopped living 900.
Yeah, they didn't.
Nose
Yeah.
dive, 400 and 300 and something and 200 and people stop living 900, right? People stop
Yeah.
living. God's people stop living those
Those
heavy
years.
hitting age, and just more than half it cut by, and then of course, 3 scores and 10 was the ceiling. All right, so and that was due to the to sin first of all, and of course to man's diet that they took up mostly, which is flesh eating. Yeah. So that has been a proven way to live
Yeah.
for thousands of years, and it's still proven today, because if you look at persons in the blue zones, they don't live less than 100, right? Without the aches and pains that we especially um, live, that average persons live, you know, with a whole heap of ache and pain. Thank God that His promise, it's a promise, it's a promise.
It
God made,
is.
just like how He made a promise that He will not destroy the earth with a flood.
Again by water.
And that
Yep.
rainbow, we see that rainbow even today,
Yep.
still there, still there, not going anywhere, right? So it's the same promises that He is still making today. And but we choose not to listen and follow. And some listen but don't follow. Anyway, thank you very much, Queen. Listen, they need to you need to counsel with the health department to come up with a way of a different type of test. Right, King Carlton? They need to come up. Oh my goodness, everything gone AI. AI is in everything
I'm
now.
telling you.
Well, then can AI the finger them and thing and do something else, man? Come on, man.
I'm
Please.
telling you.
It's time to step up, man. Everything else get a full women know, they get easier way to test for them different things. I get to understand that women can have the blood test and test for breast cancer
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
of those things. And men still the same old. No, no, no. That's come on, man.
That's not fair.
That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. King Carlton, that's not fair. Yeah, man, that's not fair. They need to step up. Look how much advances of medicine, and they're still with the same old, same old. Come on, man. Let us step up now, man. Anyway, wow, good. Thank you very much for that presentation.
You're welcome,
Really
sir.
appreciate. Really appreciate. Awesome, awesome. All right, we're just going to spend a few minutes. Just going to share
Okay.
a few minutes more with the mindset formula. We started at about 2. This is the third week, I think. So this is the third presentation. And we are going to be looking at, of course, looking at rewriting your thoughts.
Rewriting your thoughts.
Rewriting your thoughts. So if you didn't know that you could rewrite your thoughts, you think that, oh, I was born this way. No, nobody don't born that way. No. Mm-mm. Everything in life was learned, was taught, and you learned it. You even learned to be selfish. You don't born selfish. Stop it. So everything in life was taught, and you learn it from somewhere, somehow, someone. You were taught it, and you learn it. So nobody was born whichever way they think they were born. No. No. Definitely not. That would be a wicked, wicked way to born. All right. So let me share my screen so we can move right along. Okay. All right. Should be seeing my screen just now. Wonderful. All right. So the mindset formula, rewriting your thoughts, because you were not created whichever way you think you were created. No, you were not created that way. All right. So let us move into the direction. Turning thoughts into results. Turning thoughts into results. The mindset formula is not just a concept, it is a system for transformation. So it helps you move from thinking to doing. Learned this from last week. Thinking to doing. So stop processing the thing and start doing the thing. Whatever it is in life, stop thinking about it. Let us start to do it. Okay? Intention, execution. Yes, you have the intention to do so and so. You have the intention to exercise. You have the intention to stop eating flesh. You have the intention. But listen, you can have the intention all you want. If you don't execute it, then it has no value. Potential. Everybody have the potential to do something. But if you don't start to perform, then you are a non-starter. And so the core idea, your mindset determines your action, and your action determines your result. No, you cannot get result without acting. Let me say that again. You cannot get results without acting. So therefore, let us define the mindset. This was done last week also, just kind of getting our juices back into gear with this presentation. So the formula is belief. You have to have a belief, right? Whatever that belief is, whatever your belief system is, hey, good for you, right? But I believe, now this is my belief, right? Not telling you to get it, but my belief is that I believe that there's a creator, and that creator created me. I mess up, and that creator came, show me all the love, and died for me, and was resurrected in 3 days or 3 nights, whichever one you want to use. And so, therefore, he has promised that he will take me and others if we believe, right? Because it's all about belief. Everything in life is all about belief. And my creator, our creator, so whether you believe or not, he still created all of us, right? And our creator is coming again to lift us out of this world that is heading to doom. I look at it this way. I watch a movie, which is part one, which is the better one, named Speed. Watch that movie, Speed, right? Every person on the bus, whether you from once you're on the bus, you were destined to die. That's all of us. We are destined to die. And of course, Keanu Reeves, which was this police officer that basically saved the people on the bus. All right. So it's the same concept or the same principle that I believe. Okay, watch that movie, Speed. Just part one. I think they have part two and part three. But watch part one. Awesome. Okay, so your belief, whatever your belief is, it generates thoughts. Whatever your belief is, because you know, born with a belief. You are taught, and those belief now brings thoughts to your brain, whether questions or commands. And of course, those thoughts is going to bring about emotions. Those emotions, whether it's excited or it's surprised or it's thoughtful or it's fear or it is anger or it is sadness or it is happiness, it doesn't matter. It's going to spark some, even those emotions that are not listed here, it is going to be sparking some sort of emotion. All right. And of course, the emotions were going to produce actions. You have to act. Is either you cry, is either you laugh, is either you're terrified. It's going to bring action, right? Those action is going to produce something, right? And out of those production, you're going to have results. Results is going to be the main thing at the end. So belief into thoughts, thoughts into emotions, emotions into actions, and actions into results. Right? So to change your life, you must intentionally influence each stage. You must intentionally influence each stage of that mindset formula. All right, so this is how we are going to rewrite your thoughts, right? Replace limiting belief with empowering ones, right? So if you believe you can't do this or you can't do that or you can't do this or you can't do that, replace them. Because as I said, belief, you don't born with any belief. You were taught, you see them, you adopt them, etc., etc. Right? Um, so all you got to do is replace them. Right? Back in the day, my mother eat chicken, my mother eat goat, my mother eat all of these things, and I grew up eating these things, even crab and lobster. I grew up eating all of these things because what? I see my mother and people around me, my aunt, my uncle, my cousin, my grandmother, my grandfather, nice coed soup and manish water and all of that. We see them eating it. So we were learning to eat these things just by watching, right? And that is what they put in front of you on the plate. It's not like children in America. Mommy, me no want that. What you want? And then give them what they want. No, it don't work that way. I'm sorry, it don't work that way. When we were growing, when your mother put the plate in front of you with food, you better eat it. All right, that's it. And so replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. I can't do this. Eliminate that. Eliminate. And replace it with I am learning how to do this. And the first person you need to convince is yourself. that's the person you need to convince. I am learning how to do this. And just do it. Right? Listen, the text that comes to mind, is I can do all things. Philippians. I can do all things through Christ strengthens me. And if I can do all things, if the word, and that is why that's my belief, because the word gives me some empowerment, not luck. The word gives me empowerment. And so I am learning how to do this. Then emotional alignment. Thoughts create emotions. What are these emotions? We did go through that already. Choose thoughts that produce confidence. Stop behaving shy. Listen, you would never believe if I told you that I was an introvert. Yes, I was an introvert. You understand? And that was going to school. I think all the way up to high school. Yes, up to I think it was either about third form. About third form, I start to develop some confidence, right? So confidence, choose thoughts that produces confidence. Know who you are and know whose you are. My belief system empowers me to know that I belong to the creator of the universe. Can you imagine? The creator of the universe love me. And I'm confident that that is the person who loved me. So if you don't want to love me, that's up to you. I love you. But if you don't want to love me, that's up to you. I'm not going to start to diminish and stop eating food and no, I'm not going to do all of those things. No, because you don't love me. No, man. I know who love me. The creator of the universe. And so choose thoughts that produces focus. Focus. Let this mind be in you that is in Christ Jesus. Can you imagine? I have good company. My best friend, is my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Whoa! And my next best friend is my wife, Queen Miriam. So it's okay for me. All right, that's okay for me. Right. So it doesn't matter whether you want to be focused, yes or no. I am focused. Your focus don't allow me to dissuade from my focus. All right. Choose thoughts that produces determination. Woo! That's a big one. Determination. I am determined to get things organized and in order. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. And so, therefore, you don't wait to feel good. You redesign the feeling. Let me say that again, because maybe we never hear or read it. You don't wait to feel good. And I not feel good today. I feel, I not feel good. No, redesign the feeling. Redesign the feeling. Intentional action. That's what it is. Intentional in what you are doing. Act based on your new mindset, because it's really all about the mindset, as we have been saying since 2021 until now. It's all about the mindset. Act based on your new mindset. Small, consistent action create momentum. Small, consistent actions create momentum. And so, it's not about the big thing. It's the small, consistent thing. Consistent, doing it over and over and over and over again. That create momentum. Action turns belief into reality. Actions turn belief into reality. And so, results and reinforcement. Results and reinforcement. New actions, new results. Same action, same results. People expect to do the same actions but get new result. Nothing work that way. Nah. No. Don't work that way. New actions, new results. Old action, same old, same old. Start to do some new actions so you will get new results. Sitting on the couch, lazing around, and you're not going to get fit. Your bones are going to squeak same way. You're going to have joint pain same way. Get up off of the couch, get up off of your butt, and start to move. Start to move. Do some planking. Do some squatting, and you'll get some new results. New results, stronger belief. Because now you start to feel and see the results. Your belief is going to become stronger. Simple. It's simple, This creates a success cycle. Success cycle. And so the upgraded formula is practical daily habit. Practical daily habits. 1, affirmation. 2, journaling, right? Journal what you're doing so that you know that you're progressing, right? And visualization. You will see it. You will see it. Surrounding yourself with growth-minded people. Stop hanging around naysayers and people who are putting you down and people who are dragging you down. Leave them alone. They don't want anything good for you. So why are you hanging around them? All right? Why are you hanging around them? So your mindset is your most powerful tool. Let me say that again. Your mindset is your most powerful tool in this life. Use it. Let us use it. You are not stuck. You are not limited. You are one thought away from change. One thought away from change. So, change your thoughts and you change your world. Change your thoughts and you change your world. So, mindset equal thoughts. attitude, and any attitude you have, right? Realistic attitude, whatever, any attitude, and reaction to challenges, which is you want the happy one, you want the joyous one, then you have to change the mindset so that you can arrive at where you want. Okay? So, thank you all very much. I do hope and trust that this short presentation was helpful in your growth. All right. Thank you very much. And any questions or comments? Didn't even look in the chat and stuff. Queen. Okay, that. All right, just basically saying thanks. Hello, everyone. Okay. All right, wonderful. All right, thank you very much. Yes.
Yeah. Dr. Derrick, you don't have the raise hand up for them to raise their hand so they can speak.
Oh, mercy. My apologies.
But I will say that was an amazing presentation, and it leads back to each and every one of us how we can actually like you said, we wasn't born with none of this. We had to learn everything. So why not retrain our thoughts and make them positive and confident things that we need to be prosperous and live the abundant life that God has ordained for each and every one of us. So amazing, great habits for us to practice daily. And affirmation is good because you can say that when you're doing your prayer in the morning, you can say, you can declare and decree those things first thing in the morning, just to it's almost like commanding your day and making your day, what it is. So that's amazing. And visualization, making maybe even doing a vision board, something that we can see, or the goals that we want to reach and so forth. That's very helpful too, because now and then you can glance at it and say, well, where am I, or did I make any effort towards it? So that's something great too. And surrounding ourselves, like you said, around people that's going somewhere, because a lot of times we bring dead weight around with us, and they're not doing anything, and they just, like you said, they're holding you back if you allow them to hold you back also, because we do have the power to change those things. Like you say, we have the power to rewrite our thoughts. We have the power to make the necessary changes that we need to make. So thank you so much. I think that was very important topic for each and every one of us. Thank you, Dr. Derrick. Appreciate you.
Amen. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen Jacqueline Warner. Really appreciate it. All right. So, actually, you could just do your closing thoughts at this time. Don't see any hand raise. Everybody seem to be good. All right. So, your closing thoughts, Queen Naturopathic Dr. Jacqueline Warner.
And I just want to say thank you again, Dr. Derrick, for this amazing platform. And thank you to all the members here this evening and those on our various channels. We appreciate each and every one of you. And I just want to imagine that our body, just think of your body as your car dashboard, rather. And when the warning light comes on, don't you get alarmed, especially the engine light or the oil light? You pay attention. You don't cover it up with tape. You check the engine. I know me, as soon as the light goes on in my car, Lord have mercy, I run to the closest mechanic because I'm a lady and I don't want to be stuck on the road. So I hurry to the thing and I pray before I get there. So I say, Lord, let them don't charge me a whole lot of money, but just think of our body, and it could cost us a whole lot of money, but it could cost us our entire life, so we got to think those early symptoms, they are important. They are our body's warning lights, just like our car dashboard. Just like when that engine light comes on, we pay attention immediately. But when it comes to our body, I got that. It gonna be all right. I'm gonna take a painkiller. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna go take a little nap. I'm gonna lay down a little bit. That's what we say. I have done it too. I get a little pain and I'll be like, wonder what that is. Or sometimes I get on YouTube, find out what's going on, and try to help myself. But we got to check our engine light. We can't cover it up. We can't say I'll take some pain meds. No, I'm gonna go and check out my doctor. I'm gonna find out what this is. Even if you go on YouTube and see what this is all about. Give yourself some knowledge about it. So when you go before the doctor, at least you could understand what he's saying and what you're experiencing. You're able to have a conversation instead of just sit there and listen to the doctor. He knows it all. No, he doesn't. You know your body better than he does. You're the person with the symptoms or pain. So ignoring them doesn't make the problem disappear. It only allows it to grow. So if you are a man over 40, schedule a checkup. If you are a wife, a daughter, or loved one, encourage the men in your life. Do not let fear delay what wisdom demands. Don't do that, because early detection is not just medical. It is an act of responsibility to our very own self. Remember, God said we are the stewards of this temple. He gave us it to take care of. So my final thought, your life matters. Your health matters. And taking action today could mean more years, memories, and more purpose for tomorrow. So I thank you. Enjoy the rest of the webinar. And happy Easter to each and every one of you who are celebrating it. Back to you, Dr. Derrick.
All right. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen Naturopathic Dr. Jacqueline Warner. All right. Wonderful, wonderful. And my final is your mindset is your
Hey, good
most
evening, good night, Dr. Derrick.
powerful tool.
Just a reminder, next
Right?
Thursday I will be in Washington, D.C. So I will.
Right? Your mindset is your most powerful tool. So please remember, you are not ever stuck in any mindset. No, you are never, ever stuck in any belief. No, you are never, ever stuck with one train of thoughts. No, right? You are never, ever limited. No. All right? You are one thought away from change. So let us make a change for the better in 2020. 26. Thank you very much. Really appreciate. And at this time, thank you very much, everyone. And of course, at this time, we're just going to step into our after party right here on the platform. Queen Jacqueline Warner just going to ask you to do the prayer after Queen Dr. Nadu read the scripture. So for those, thank you very much. So those on the YouTube, thank you all very much for joining us here on Deep Dive. Those who are here on the meeting platform, thank you for joining us here. And you do have yourself a wonderful weekend. There will be no Dream Team meeting on Sunday. No Dream Team meeting on Sunday. All right. Don't eat up the whole lot of bun and cheese. You remember, cheese is from dairy. And so don't eat up the whole pot bun and cheese Sunday, okay? Do like me. I don't. Right. And that is from 1998. I don't. All right. And it's working. And so thank you very much. Those on the YouTube channels, you have yourself all a nice and wonderful weekend. And see you next week, Mindset Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight. Tuesday and Thursday, it will be Deep Dive, Globally Changing Life, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Not sure about our passion on Thursday morning. And we also have Tuesday and Thursday, 1 p.m. The Yvonne Duo. That's Queen Dr. Yvonne and Queen Yvonne Finn. And that will be at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. All right. So enjoy your weekend. Thank you all very much, especially on the YouTube. And you take best